Hi guys, welcome in. My name is Shani, also known as Shani Bobani, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you everything that I've kind of made since I've been away. Since I haven't been posting. Since everything has gone upside down. Yeah, I have made quite a few things. Mostly plushies, but I did do two other things. And I have two projects that I'll talk about that I'm still working on. But I think we'll start with the plushies that I made. So, as everybody knows, I prefer plushies. I love making them. I think they're adorable. Everybody seems to love them. And I did a couple, and there's a couple of patterns that I've purchased. So a lot of these are paid. Some of them are free, but a couple are paid patterns. So it's not like I can't do tutorials on any of the stuff that I make unless I can figure out a way to make my own pattern, because I can't create patterns yet. I'm not at that level where I'm able to do it. I'm not like my mom that can just come up with things off the top of her head. I need to see like a physical pattern to know what I'm doing. So a lot of my stuff, like I can show you the finished products. I can sit with you and crochet it while I'm talking, but I can't do tutorials on them. I wish I could, because I know, well, there's a little girl that I know that is really dying for some tutorials on some of the stuff I make, but unfortunately I can't, because it's copyright, and I don't agree with stealing other people's content, or that's their livelihood, right? Like they put their blood, sweat, and tears into making these patterns. It's not right for somebody else to just throw out a tutorial on something that they purchased and then they're like, oh, we're just going to make it free for everyone. So I'm not going to do that, but I can show you what I finished. So I'm going to go through my plushies first, and there's one that I am saving for last because it's my favorite thing that I think I've ever crocheted. But we'll start. I have my little turtles. So I have two different ones. I made this one. Let's see, my little turtle. I made this one, and then my boyfriend came downstairs and he's like, oh, you could make the Ninja Turtles. And I was like, oh, well, yeah, I could. You just put a line across the eyes, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I want Michelangelo. So, okay. So I made him a Michelangelo. It's just I just did a single crochet band. Like, this is a free pattern from, I think it was on Pinterest. But I just did a single crochet band, and then I tied it at the back. Like, that's all I did for his little eyes, for his little headband. But I think he's super cute, and he's like, well, why didn't you put it this way so that his eyes were here? And I'm like, well, no, because he's supposed to sit like this, so then you can see his eyes at the top. But yeah, so I have my two little turtles that I made. I want to keep making stuff so that I eventually have enough for a market. So I started doing bigger stuff, and then I lost my Crojo, and then Christmas happened, and then I was just like, okay, I got to get back into this because I want to do a market at least in the summer, just one. I just want to try it, but I have to make a lot of more product if I'm going to do that. So then I got like a bunch, and I haven't even tied the ends in yet for these. Oh, I did with that one. Okay. Oh, maybe I did for a couple. So I have two different types of scrunchies. As I throw it on the ground. Ugh. Okay. So I've got this scrunchie. So I made this one. And then I also made this one. This one, the end is not tied in. But this one is like super ruffly. Like, if you can see it, like really ruffled. So I also made that one. So I have a bunch of these because I have all this velvet yarn. And I was like, okay, I've got 3 different colors of the velvet yarn. So I'll make, I think it was 5 of each different kinds of scrunchies per color. Well, I didn't finish it. I got the pink done. that's that's where we stopped. I made a little axolotl. So cute. I think I turned this off for you guys to be able to see better. There we go. Made a little axolotl. He's got a little tail, his little eyes. So cute. I love it. I think he's super cute. He's got little, there's a little puff stitches for the arms and legs. And I have this little dragon boy. He's got little tail fins, his wings, little ears, and he's even got like little legs and arms, and he's just a little cute guy. So I made him. This is one I'm super proud of because I think it looks really cool. I don't like the eyes. I can't crochet eyes. And I tried and it just didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. So I'll probably just always either do felt eyes or the plastic like safety eyes. But I have a little melted ice cream cone whale. His little cone at the top with the ice cream melting. And this is all made with Parfait Chunky. And I got the Parfait Chunky, I can't remember, I think it was Party or something, all these little flecks are in the yarn. So I didn't have to like sew all of the different sprinkle flecks in. But I don't like his eyes. They turned out really weird. And I'm not a fan. But that's okay, because now I know that I can't crochet eyes. And then my favorite plushie, or wait, no, sorry, I've got one more and then my favorite plushie. So I also made a blue lobster. We live in the Maritimes now, so it only made sense to make a lobster, but I didn't have red. So I'm like, I'm going to make him blue. He's going to be a blue lobster. And his name is Rock Lobster. And I love him. It's so cute. Just a little, it's pretty decent size too. And it's got these little fins on the side, like his little legs. See? I think he's cute. And he was super easy to make. Like super easy to make. There's surface crochet on this too. And I have like not really done surface crochet before. And then my favorite. So this is a design off of Etsy called Kato the Dragon. I named mine Rose because I used Loops and Threads yarn in this white and pink. And then I did pink for the accents and I did gray for the horns and the wings. The wings are like folded and it makes them all rippled. It's really cute. But I love Kato. I love my little Rose. And I was so proud. Look at her eyelids. She has eyelids. Isn't that cute? But I've never done something like this before. And I was super proud of it. It's a lovey, so it's not stuffed. The body's not stuffed, just the head. Yeah, just the head and the horns are stuffed. And even the ears, they're like triangles folded together to make like the ear shape. But I love Rose. She's been a big hit with like everyone. Everyone says that they love Rose and they want one. So she's probably one of my favorite patterns. And this only took me a couple hours, but I love her. She's my favorite. I almost stuck that up my nose. I didn't mean to do that, I swear. But she's my favorite. I will never get rid of her. My mom's like, so that's mine, right? And I'm like, no, that's mine. I don't get to make things for myself anymore. When I make plushies, people are like, so you're giving that to me, right? No, she's mine. So Rose usually sits on my desk. I keep her on my desk. Let me put everybody else away. I have this box just for all of my like little plushies that I make. I'm going to put her in there for now because then I'll put her back in her spot just because that's hitting me. So then I have two more. There's big controversy on this one. So it's the 6-day star blanket. Anybody who's read the pattern knows the pattern. It's a paid pattern. It's a little difficult to follow, but that's okay. I figured it out. However, I lost interest in it. So it should be a lot bigger than it is. Um, I decided to end it where I ended it, and I'm going to use it beside my bed, so like a little rug. But this is that. I used the Mainstay Lollipop yarn for this. I still have to sew my ends in. Don't come at me for my unsewed ends, okay? I just decided to cut this morning and just be like done with it. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm not enjoying it. I might go get another ball of this color yarn in the lollipop, and because I have 1.5, and I might do something else because I like the yarn. I was not enjoying the pattern. So it is what it is. Totally fine. I purchased it. I wanted to try it. It was trending crazy on TikTok. And then everything kind of came out about the pattern itself. So I was still going. I was still like, just get it done. I like how it looks, but the pattern itself is, my brain's just not, and it's not that the pattern's hard. It's just, there's things about it that could be changed. And then if you ask for assistance, you're not, there's a whole thing. And I don't want to get into it because I don't want to be involved in any drama or anything, but it does look beautiful. It does. Like this, it looks amazing. But I'm going to use it as like a little rug beside my bed. So when I get up in the morning, my tootsies aren't sitting on cold wood, and I can put my socks and slippers on. So that's that. Then this blanket, I just finished this last night, and this only took me about a week to do. Now, my mother at My Precious Yarnery, I said to her, Mom, I want to make myself a blanket. Come look at my yarn and help me figure this out. Like, what one should I use? What stitch should I do? Blah, 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 blah. She looked at my yarn. She says, you don't have yarn. You don't have yarn for this, which I don't understand because I see a bunch of yarn over there. But apparently I didn't have enough yarn to make a blanket in one color. So she gave me 6 balls of the Premier Puzzle in Cat's Cradle, I believe. I have it over there. 1 second, because I know it's like right here. There. Yes. Premier Puzzle. It's 100% acrylic. 200 grams per ball. I did 6 balls. 328 yards and 300 meters per ball. And this is in the color Cat's Cradle. So I did six balls of that. It asks for a, where is it? 6mm knitting needles and 6mm hook. I used an 8. Originally I started it in a 7, and I wasn't going to have enough yarn because I have such tight stitches. So it was like really long this way, but it wasn't going to go very high. So we changed it. I took the whole thing out and started with an 8. It's a 5 bulky, but my mom actually was like, okay, I'm going to show you like super easy. This is what you're going to do. Don't even have to count. Like, it's just whatever. And all it is a single crochet and a half double crochet in each hole as you go through. I'm sure Mom has shown you this before, but this is how it turned out. It's pretty big. Like that's the blanket there. And I like the colors of it. I'm not really an orange person. There is a little bit of orange in it, but it's mainly like these pinks, and there's some gray, and there's that little bit of light orange that you can't really tell it's an orange. I do, because yellow, orange, and green are like my least favorite colors. I can't stand them. Just don't like them, but that's okay. But yeah, I finished this in a week, and I've never done a blanket in like a week. Yes, I have. I made some kids' blankets before. I made 3 of them in 2 weeks. But that was I was determined. This is for me. I don't think, every time I make myself a blanket, My dog steals it. There's one on the ground. You can see the gray on the ground there. That was the first blanket I ever made. And it's in fluffy yarn, but that's Bubba's blanket now. He stole it. And now it's his. And it's fluffy, so I can like fold it up and it makes like a bed for him. So he's quite content with his blanket. But I made this one for me, and I'm super happy with it. Yeah, I think that's all I have to show you guys since I've been kind of away. This is what I've done. This is gonna be a pain in the butt to fold, but that's okay. But yeah, so let me know what you guys have been up to and what you have crocheted since I've been gone, probably a lot more than me. And then we have a series coming out and I'm super excited. That's going to come out on Friday is our first video. It's 100 videos long. So yeah, Friday is a big day. And I will explain everything in the first video. So I hope you guys have a great day. Stay crazy, stay crafty. Thank you for sticking around even though I've been MIA. And I hope you guys have a great night. Bye.